Well, it's just about crappie fishing time. It's spring, middle of March, and Lord willing, we're going on Monday to see if we could catch some crappies. They've been at the mouth of the creeks and really hadn't moved in yet to the shallow water, but I think with the water temperatures the way they are, right now the lake I fish is probably about 59 degrees or so. So it's warming up, and they say the white crappies spawn at about 60 degrees, and then the black crappies follow them. So I'm hoping when I go Monday that I'll be finding some around the docks. The lake where I fish is loaded with docks everywhere, and the water's down a couple of feet or more, so I'll be able to shoot under them. And what we do is dock shoot, and you that do a lot of crappie fishing and fish lakes where there are a lot of docks, you know what I'm talking about. You simply hold your jig with the second finger next to your thumb, and then you bend that rod and pull it back, and you let it go, and the rod will shoot under the dock. Now, what I'm going to be using next week, and hopefully we'll have some good action videos of catching the fish. What I'll be using is this Vigilante rod. It's made by Abdul Garcia. It's about 5 feet, something like that. I don't know the exact length of it, but it's a light rod. Now, when you're dock shooting, you need to use a light rod or a medium light. The extra light or ultra light, it really doesn't have the power to throw the jig like it should. If your jig hits the water with an ultralight, more than likely it's not going to do a lot of skipping. So it pays to have a little bit of force behind your device and behind your rod. When you pull it back and you hold the jig, you let the jig go, and then it'll throw it under there for you. What I'm using is an open face, and this open face is a Silver Max 10. And I have a 5-pound braided line on there. I like that braided line because when the fish bites, that line doesn't give any. It's tight. And so as long as you have your thumb or your finger here on this part of the rod, if a crappie touches it and you've got braided line on it, then you're going to feel that little bump. If you feel that bump, all you got to do is set that hook and pull him on in. Don't make a mistake I've done a lot of times. If it's a real nice crappie, I'll get him up to the boat, and I think, well, I'll just pull him up in the boat. Well, that might work a lot, but you might miss a nice slab because you didn't get your net out, get him up next to the boat, and net the fish. So this is the outfit and the rig we're going to be using on Monday, and we're looking forward to catching some fish. We've not been able to do any fishing lately. The water's been so muddy, and it's been raining a lot. Just hard to catch a good time. Of course, I will be a little bit limited in my fishing. I had a little accident the other day, and you can see that on the thumb. So what I'm going to have to do is keep that thumb covered, and probably once I do that, get a little saran wrap and put saran wrap to keep the water off of it. And I think it'll help it heal on up, whatever it's going to do. All I can say is beware around paper cutters, whether it's the pull lever or whether it's guillotine that comes straight down. You need to be extra careful when you're around those. At least it just got part of the nail, and it didn't cut way down in the flesh, and I'm thankful for that. So, Lord willing, on Monday, we'll be out on the lake. They're calling for a good day. As far as the weather goes, temperatures dropping just a little. I hope that doesn't hinder the fishing on Monday. And I'm sorry I don't have any action to show you, but we'll take care of that next time. And I believe we'll have some good footage to share with you, catching some nice crappie. And I'm looking forward to those fish being on the nest and building their nest and being in that shallow water. And I love dock shooting. I love pulling that rod back, holding that jig, and letting the rod throw it up under the docks. And really, we've caught a lot off pontoon boats. A friend of mine and I went last year And around one pontoon boat, we caught 100 crappies around one boat. So I just wanted to do a video. We're going to be doing more, Lord willing, in the near future, showing you some nice fish and catching some fish. And we'd like for you to subscribe to our channel. If you would hit that subscribe button, and any time that we have a new video, we'll be putting it up for you to watch. I thank the Lord for health and strength and being able to have enough health to go out and fish. I've seen a lot of fellas lately, they fish for years. And I saw one the other day, he had a cane walking, and he said, "You've been catching any crappie lately?" I said, "Well, I've not been here lately," and I told him why. And he said, "Well, I'm just not able to go anymore." So I would say to you, if you have good health and you're able to go fishing, because it's something that relax you, and it's something you can have a lot of fun at if you go. And it's a good idea to take somebody with you if you can. Have a fishing buddy, especially if you get over 70 years old. Like I turned 71 this past Saturday. And so it pays to have somebody around to help you in case you lose your balance or other things happen. And I thank you for watching, and we will be back to you, Lord willing, in a few days with some good action videos, Lord willing. By the way, I appreciate my daughter fixing up these clothes that I have. She's fixed this hat. And of course, we're T&W Fishing USA. There's another fella who has T&W Fishing. He's from a foreign country. I cannot read his letters of his wording. I don't know what country he's from, but if you'll go to T&W Fishing and you'll see a picture of a part of a crappie fish. Some call them crappies. Here in North Carolina, most of us call them crappies. And you'll see that picture. You'll click on that. It'll show all the videos. We don't have a lot of action videos yet, but Lord willing, that's going to change in the next few days. Thank you for watching. Be sure and subscribe.